Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of a rum which, when you mention Captain Morgan rum, you tend to think of generic brand, cheap, on every shelf in every supermarket, and you'd be right. Captain Morgan is a rum that's famous, around the world for being, pick a bottle up in the supermarket for 12 quid, and I love it. It's great with a rum and coke. Captain Morgan is pretty much one of the better rum and cokes you can get on the market, off the supermarket shelf, to have a rum and coke with. But this is one of the different bottles that they do. This is one of the more premium bottles, and it's called Captain Morgan's Private Stock. Now, first of all, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the man himself, Captain Morgan. It was obvious that somebody was going to jump on the bandwagon a lot of years ago and use his name to sell their product, especially rum, because his name was Captain Henry Morgan, and he was probably one of the most iconic and well-known figures from the piracy era. Originally, he was from Wales in England, and he became known as one of the most feared and ruthless privateers in the Caribbean from the piracy era. Now, a privateer was basically a legal pirate. He was given permission, and he was given a letter of marque, which was permission to go and attack any enemies of the state, and they wouldn't get paid in any pay like money. What they would do is, it was typically, like I said, it was piracy. They would be able to keep any of the cargo and any of what they could find on ship in lieu of pay. So basically, it was legal piracy. He was actually one of the most successful privateers in history, and he even earned himself a knighthood back in 1664. So, and he was awarded a lot of plantations and land. So, absolutely, well, we could say he was a bit of an entrepreneur. I think it would be classed in today's standards. But the actual brand Captain Morgan originated in Jamaica, and where Seagram's bought out the Long Pond distillery back in the 1940s. But the tax incentives favouring Puerto Rico caused them to transfer manufacturing to the factory outside San Juan in Puerto Rico. Private stock, this here, nicely presented bottle, dimpled bottle, like an old ship's bottle sort of thing. Nice wooden top. Basically, it's made from the finest Captain Morgan reserves and married with a rich blend of island spices. That's what it says on the bottle. Aged for 2 years, and this is Captain Morgan's premium spiced rum. They do Morgan spiced, but this is the premium spiced rum. So, like I said, we'll have a little look on it. Captain Morgan's nice big wooden, proper cork top with a big wooden stopper. Quite nice touch, I like that. Nice feel to the bottle, rounded, dimpled, very good. Obviously, you've got information about the rum, which is your basics, what I've said. Rum with finest Caribbean island spices. So I'm going to pour a glass now. Right. First of all, you look at it. Nice sort of golden amber colour. Let's have a little look there. There we go, we get the camera right. There you go. Like I said, it's long, thin legs. It's not particularly heavy rum. It's quite a light rum. The smell of it, very, to go from, like I said, I'll let you know, I'm doing this rum review pretty much straight after I've done the Ambassador review, and to go from a rum of such pungent smell to this is so fine and light. It's vanilla, very vanilla. It has heavy vanillaed rum, actually. And I think, let's have a little look. orange, a tinge of orange peel, and you've got a little caramel smell there as well. So let's have a little taste. Vanilla, loads of vanilla, heavily vanilla. Orange, slight twinge of orange, caramel. It's very smooth. It is so damn smooth. 2 years of aging, and it is so smooth. It's unbelievable, really. I think they achieved that by heavily vanilla in the rum to give it. If you were heavily vanilla a rum, it will give a smoothness to it, and a smooth. Cause it to feel more smoother on the palate. That's how they have probably achieved this by, because it is a very vanilla rum. You're looking at, like I say, a little twinge of orange, light spiciness, nothing offensive. It's a very inoffensive rum, very pleasant to drink. It's going to cost you around about £35 a bottle in the UK, so you know, it's mid-range, quite accessible. I will say that if I've tried different rums, and when they become, I like to also try to point people on the way of new people that are taken into sipping rums. This is a great rum for a first person that's going to they want to get a rum to start off sipping. Very easy to drink. They're going to find flavours in there which they can detect. It's not going to be so powerful that it's going to put them off by having a really heavy based rum, which they need to develop the palate a bit more before they start going into the more heavier, stronger rums. This is certainly one which would be a great starter rum for a person delving for their first, dipping their toe into the sipping rum side of things. So yeah, £35 a bottle. It's okay, you know. Would I buy it again? It's nice, but there's other nicer rums for maybe a little bit less. Actually, you can get Elements 8. By now, everybody knows I'm an Elements 8 fan. I love that rum. So much going on with it. So many different spices. £30 a bottle you can pick that up for. So, if I had to pick between the two, I would go for it. But I like to try different ones. So yeah, this is okay. £35 a bottle. Good for a first timer. Okay. Hope that's been useful to you guys. Until next time, my name's Andy, and enjoy.